what was our name? Oh yeah, what's up guys, this is the coder here, and today I have a really exciting video for you guys to see. Okay, so as you can see, by the title, you can you might be a bit confused, like, what the hell am I making? Okay, well, I call it the live collaborative drawing app, or the LCD app. Okay, and now basically the idea of this app is that there are multiple devices that can connect to this app, and whichever device is connected to the app, you know if you draw something on device 1, it also appears in device 2 in real time. What the hell am I talking about? Doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna show it to you. Okay, so if I draw something over here, oh my god, as you can see, coder is drawing. Okay, now if somebody else, on device 2 draws something, oh my god, make is drawing. Okay, so it's basically this app that I created. The source code is available on GitHub, links down in the description below. Okay, just like all the time. Okay, it's pretty cool, but the thing is, this is a pretty complex app. Okay, actually it's pretty easy to build. It's not that complex that you'd feel like, oh my god, it's a really hard app to make. It's not. Okay, it's a really easy app to make. However, I'm going to just show you how to make this part where you basically draw stuff and it also appears on the other devices. I'm not going to show you how to make this eraser, or how to make this clear all button, or how to after while drawing, how to make this color changing thing, you know when you change color and it basically changes the color as well. Yeah, when you change the color to purple, and like specific colors up here. I'm not gonna show it to you. I'm just gonna show it to you how to do it, with the initial color that is, yeah, black. Okay, and yeah, that's basically what I'm going to show you. Okay, so yeah, this is all that I'm going to show you. Like, these three symbols won't appear on your app, you know because I don't want to make this video like a really damn long one. I'm also not going to show you how to make this part, how to make this show up. Well, you guys can actually figure it out by yourself, and it's a really fun project to make. You guys can figure it out by yourself how to make this part show up. Okay, and it's pretty easy actually. Okay, without any further talking shit, let's start making our nice little app. Okay, now this is my cute little VS Code open here, and who the hell is whistling? Okay, this is my VS Code open here, and we're gonna start off with simple you know HTML, and I'm gonna put in draw bool live in here, save it. Okay, and basically connect our links and everything. So .css, and what else, script tag, .js. Yeah, it's done. Okay, and also a few more things, that is, we need a canvas. Okay, and we are gonna name the canvas, we are gonna give a class name to our nice little canvas. What should we give it? It should be, let's say, canvas. That's a nice name, right? Okay, now also make sure that your canvas is inside a container, because if it's inside a container, it basically becomes really easy to resize your canvas. Okay, and you probably have already seen me resizing, having troubles with resizing the canvas in a few of my previous videos, like this one. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to that's why I'm just going to use a container, a div, parent div outside the canvas. Also, make sure to watch this video that in the info card. Basically I create the a chalkboard app. Okay, and yeah, that's literally the same way using which we are going to make the app that we made today, that is this one. Okay, so yeah, let's start building. Okay, I'm gonna open my VS Code over here, and one more thing, that is, we gotta import our Firebase. Okay, so yeah, open your console, Firebase console, Okay, open your Firebase project. Mine is chat room, and go to database. You know how to do it. Okay, if you don't, then I have made a video on how to make a Firebase project, and every like first things that you need to do to make this work. I have made a video on that. I'm gonna put it in my info card again. Okay, so yeah, just check it out over there. Now I'm gonna use the chat room app for this, so I'm basically going to copy the chat room SDK that's going to be appearing over here anytime soon. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's copy this and paste it right above over here. Okay, oops, ctrl-v. Now we don't need a few stuff like Firebase app.js. We don't need that. We don't need Firebase analytics for this project. We don't need this. We don't need Firebase analytics over here, and we don't need this. Okay, and yeah, obviously we don't need the other command as well. So yeah, this is basically everything that we need for this project, okay, in Firebase. And yeah, these API keys and everything, well, my API, you cannot use my API key, because by the time you watch this video, these API keys would be regenerated. Okay, so yeah, don't even think about it. Okay, so I'm just gonna save it over here. Okay, and yeah, let's start making it. Okay, what I'm going to do is basically open my Firebase real-time database right over here. Okay, so let it load, and yeah, it's gonna load over here. As you can see, that's there. Okay, I'm just gonna delete this. Okay, yeah, it appeared because it was drawing stuff over here, whatever. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how to make the code. So the HTML part is literally done, okay, for this video. And the one more thing that we're going to do is now use CSS to basically resize everything and all. So let's open this with our live server. Open with live server. Now we wait. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now let's open our inspector. Yeah, there we have our inspector. Nice, cute inspector. Okay, I'm going to make this a mobile app. So yeah, a mobile app. So yeah, dot container. Okay, I'm gonna put in dot container in here, and inside the container there will be position absolute. Height would be obviously 100%, and then width, and width would be also 100%. And then margin would be auto, and then top would be 0, bottom would be 0, left would be 0, right would be 0. Come on, yeah. Now we are going to save it. Okay, so as you can see, this is the container, but what about the canvas? It's not resized properly, so yeah, we're going to fix it. Okay, so we are basically going to put our canvas inside this object variable. So yeah, document dot query selector, okay, whatever, selector dot canvas. Okay, and then variable oh yeah, cdx. Okay, we need to create a context, okay, because we are going to draw stupid stuff on this. Okay, so that's why we need a context. Okay, we need a 2D context on our canvas. Okay, so canvas dot get context, and then we are basically going to put in 2D over here, because we need 2D context. Okay, we don't need 3D for this. Can we make 3D drawings? That would be cool, right? Well, I'll research about it and make this, like I researched about this and make this. Okay, you will not get to see this YouTube video anywhere else, because I created it myself. Okay, so yeah, share this video. Yeah, as I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah, I was not saying anything. Okay, no, I was saying something. It is that how to resize this canvas. Now resizing the canvas is pretty easy. You probably already know it from other videos. So canvas.height, height would be canvas, not canvas, it would be window dot inner height, okay, and canvas dot width would be equals to window dot inner width. Pretty cool, right? Now when I save it, you will see that the canvas is the size of the window. Oh my god, wow. Yeah, I don't edit my videos, so I'm just going to replicate those noises with my own throat, which is so right now because I've been talking for the past 10 minutes. Yeah. That's not even a lot. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to get the coordinates of the finger, because if we want to draw something on the screen, obviously we want the coordinates of the user. Now as you can see, this thing is scrolling. Okay, so we are going to make overflow hidden. Okay, so let's make it hidden, and when we make it hidden, nothing moves anymore, no scrolling at all. Okay, now we need to get the users stupid fingertips. Okay, so how are we going to do that? I'm going to show you. Obviously I'm making a video, so I'm the only one who will be showing you. So yeah, okay, so now we are going to use a specific kind of listener, that is canvas.addEvent listener touch move. Okay, you've heard about mouse move, you've heard about on mouse over, okay, which basically means that your mouse is hovering on some kind of object. But touch move, you might not have heard about that. Okay, you might have. Okay, but what touch move does is basically it has the capability of returning you the coordinates of the user's finger on the screen, which is pretty cool, right? So yeah, we are going to it basically returns all these data in this in this variable e in JSON format, okay, which we can console.log out. Oops. Yeah, console.log out, without any hassle. Now as you can see over here, now if I draw something, let me just open the console. Now if I like move my fingers across across the screen, oh my god, there's so many touch events. Okay, so there are so many touch events. If I open up these touch events, the HTML5 API actually returns us a lot of stuff like timestamp, which is basically the timestamp. Okay, and then if you input some kind of like an image or something, you could make a button which could basically take in images and stuff. Yeah, but what we need over here is the touch coordinates, which is available in the touches 0. This is what we need, client X and client Y. Okay, now you can see there's force and stuff and everything. Okay, but we don't need all those force and stuff. What we basically need is as you can see, client XY 261 or whatever it is, these are the touch coordinates, and then there are other stuff also that we don't really need. Okay, now the next thing that we are going to do is going to be pretty cool. Actually, we are going to draw on this white screen. How? I'm going to show you. If you put in e.touches of 0 dot client X, this basically would return you the X coordinates of the user's touch, and if you do the same with client Y, it would return you the Y coordinates of the user's touch. Okay, user's touch. And now if I save it and draw literally scribble something over here, you can see it returns us two numbers, which is basically the exact touch coordinates of the user on the device's screen. And we gotta make line over on this screen. We are going to use these coordinates to make a line. Now to draw on a canvas, we use the context, okay, CTX, and to draw, we are basically going to draw a line. Okay, so we are going to use line 2. Okay, so we are going line 2 basically it's a function that takes the users XY coordinates, okay, 2 times. Okay, so for example, if I put in line 2 over here, okay, and then I put in these data over this data over here, copy it and paste it, you know and save it, or let me just show you what it does if I put in line 2 over here. Okay, yeah, let's forget about it. Okay, as you can see over here, I put in ctx.line2 and then the touch coordinates, okay, and then I saved it. Okay, now if I like scribble on the screen, nothing happens. Why? Because we forgot to put another line that is pretty important. Okay, this is actually a function, ctx.stroke. Now this stroke function would basically give color to your line. So that means that you saw nothing when I scribbled before, but I did draw something, but it just did not show up. So now it's going to show up because we put in stroke. Well, it's pretty thin, so nobody likes it thin. We're gonna go thick, so ctx.line width equals to 3. Okay, save it. Now, ooh, wow, that's thicker. Okay, that's pretty thick. Okay, so you already have made your own drawing book, okay, which is pretty cool. All right, now yeah, what was I thinking? What the hell was I talking? What was I thinking about? Okay, wait, hang on, let me think about it. Yeah, right, I remember. So yeah, we also gonna put one more thing over here, that is ctx.line cap. Okay, now what this function basically does, I'm gonna show it to you. Line cap, I guess, yeah, round. Okay, now if I save it, as you can see, if I draw something now, it basically appears round. Now if I make it a bit thicker only, then it would be visible. So I'm just gonna make this 10 over here. Now if I draw something over here, you can see it's pretty much round. You see those? Now this is a sharp corner. We are going to fix it, okay, in a minute. Now you might have seen this problem while I was drawing. That is, if I draw something over here, like so, well, I'm drawing, it's pretty cool. Now I stop drawing, and now I decide that I would again continue drawing from here, let's say. So if I draw something now from here, what the hell just happened? Okay, well, that happened because the line 2 function takes one, the coordinates, the first coordinates of the user's touch, and then it takes the other coordinates of the user's touch and then basically connects them. Okay, that is, makes a line. Okay, just like it's doing over here. Okay, due to which our board is working. But the thing is, since it like the last coordinates remain over here, and then when we again start doing over here, the line 2 function makes a line to join these two. Okay, so we need to make it stop doing that. How are we going to make it stop doing that? Well, we are going to basically put canvas dot add event listener. So what we are going to do is that basically when we are going to make a line, and then we are going to leave the line, stop drawing the line, we are going to tell the computer that, hey, I stopped drawing, so the line stops here. Okay, and then when we start continuing drawing, this line would not appear. So for that, we are going to use touch end event listener. Okay, and then there would be arrow function. So yeah, again, the arrow function, come on, arrow function, and then we are just going to put in ctx.begin path. Okay, this is the function that I was talking about. With this function, we are going to tell the computer that, hey, I stopped drawing, so you stop drawing. Okay, so now if I draw something, as you can see, that problem does not appear anymore, which is cool. Okay, Now what we basically need to do is that, to make this appear, like, let's duplicate this tab and take it out here. No, like, put it over here, something. Where did that go? Tab just disappeared. Yeah, let's put it here. Okay, now as you can see, this is one tab. Okay, I mean one device. Okay, let's close this. Yeah, there were basically three tabs. Okay, now as you can see, let me just open the inspector. Yeah, so as you can see, when I draw stuff over here, okay, it does not appear over here. Okay, well, you might be thinking, why does it not appear over there? Well, obviously you already know. It's because it's not sending any data to the cloud, which means that the cloud does not even know that the user is drawing. So we need to push this data, this drawing data, to the cloud. How are we going to do that? Well, we are going to do that using Firebase. Okay, now over here, as you can see, this is my Firebase database, and already there's some data present over there, so we are not going to disturb that data. Instead, we are going to add some data, that is the touch coordinates. Okay, so we are going to put in Firebase and then .database. Okay, and and then .ref, and then we are going to give it a nice address, like, live draw and slash coordinates. Okay, and then .push, and then we are basically going to push in an array, which would be, having the we are going to push an object, I meant, okay, which will be having the x coordinates of the user. So for example, x would be the x coordinates, x touch coordinates of the user. So I'm just going to copy this from here and paste it here, and then give a comma, and then y coordinates of the user, paste it here and make this y, and then save it. Okay, so now the Firebase, the program would basically upload all the drawing data to Firebase. So now if I draw something over here, we should see a new object forming over here. Yeah, there we go, a new child. Okay, live draw, and inside live draw there should be, what did we name the other child? Inside live draw there should be quad, and inside quad there should be a random set of numbers. You see, these childs have literally random names, and inside these random names we have the x and y coordinates. Okay, wow, so we have now got the x and y coordinates up in our database. So this means that now we can make whatever we make over here, we would be able to make it again on the other device. How are we going to do that? I'm gonna show it to you. Okay, so there is a Firebase event listener, or a cloud event listener, database event listener, that is Firebase the database. Now we use this event listener in one of my previous videos that I made on a chat app. Yeah, it was a chat app. Okay, a live chat app. In that we use this function, or this event listener, cloud event listener. So yeah, we're just going to paste it here, and then dot on, and then put in child underscore added. Okay, now this basically means that whenever a new child is added inside the database, it would call a specific function that is going to be this. So I'm just going to put in a snapshot here. Okay, it could be any variable basically, and we are gonna basically put the snapshot, and yeah, it's gonna show up. Okay, so yeah, my laptop's a bit laggy right now, so please don't mind, guys. Okay, and I still hope that it's recording, because is it recording or not? I don't even know. Yeah, I guess it's recording. I guess it's recording, because yeah, it is recording. Dude, I would be so mad if it wasn't recording. My laptop is super duper slow. Okay, guys, it's a Dell laptop. Never ever buy, guys. Never ever get Dell laptops. Dell laptops are pretty much crap. Okay, because this is a Core i5. I don't know what just happened. Okay, this is basically a Core i5, 8 gigs of RAM. 8th gen Core i5, 8 gigs of RAM, and like pretty, like decent. It should be a pretty decent laptop, but it's a really slow laptop. Oh my god, it's so slow. It's really slow. Okay, whatever. Let's just continue with the videos. But always remember, guys, if you are thinking of getting a new laptop during this lockdown period, I'll go for a MacBook or a Asus laptop or an Acer laptop, or let's what else is there? HP laptop, but any company but Dell, because this is the worst laptop that I have ever owned. I had a Sony laptop before this, and I used to think that that was shit, but no, it was not. Whatever. Now we are going to console.log snapshot. Okay, now this snapshot basically does not really have what we need. Okay, but snapshot.val has what we need. Okay, I'm gonna show you what we actually need. Okay, so let's wait. Oh, it's lagging, as you guys can see. Okay, now I don't really think there's nothing in the database. So now if I draw something over here, as you can see, it gives us the x and y coordinates. Okay, like this is the console.log, this one, line number 23. We can remove this other console.log, it's kind of distracting, and save it. Okay, now this would be console.logging all the x and y coordinates, as you can see. Okay, and now if I put in, like, let me just go clear the database because it's like full. I mean, not full, it just makes this full. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, it returned us the x and y coordinates right over here. Okay, which is good news for us. Now we can, if it appears over here, it means that it also appeared over here. Let's open the console, and we should see this stuff on this console as well. So as you can see, all that stuff is also over here in the console. Let's see, 185 204, 185 204. So this means that our devices are getting the same data. Okay, which means that we can basically just put in the these values to make it draw stuff. So now all these cdx dot stuff, we're just going to cut this out and paste this inside over here. Okay, and instead of e dot touch and whatever it is, we are going to simply use snapshot dot val dot x, and then over here we're going to use snapshot dot val dot y, and when we save it, it should not show us, nothing should show up. But now when we start drawing, whatever we draw on this device, it should appear on this device as well. So if I draw something over here, as you can see, oh my god, it appears on the other device like magic. Okay, we just made this using Firebase, and well, it's pretty cool. Okay, but the thing now is that when I start drawing over here, well, it appears pretty nicely over here, but the thing is, yeah, there's a line over there. So we can basically fix it. It's really easy. That is, whenever we are supposed to put begin path, we are basically going to push some more data to like to broadcast that, hey, the user just removed their finger from the screen. So like begin path everywhere. So I'm just going to show you how we are going to do it. So firebase.database dot, again, ref, and then we are going to put in live drop, and this time it would be begin path. Okay, we're going to rename it and put in dot on. Okay, not on, dot push, and then we can basically push anything inside. Okay, since this is going to be basically what do we call that, a broadcaster. Okay, now inside over here we are going to put in Firebase dot Firebase dot database dot ref, and then we are going to put in this thing over here, copy this and then paste it right over here, and then dot on, and then child added. Okay, and then equals to, well, it could be any function, equals to. Okay, so we are basically calling, like, we are just broadcasting this message that hey, the user just, you know, begun their path. Okay, and whenever it passes anything over here, the computer knows it, and it's like, okay, cdx dot begin path. Okay, on every devices. So what happens right now, because of this, is that when somebody draws something over here, so as you can see, this stuff appears again. Okay, somebody draws something over here. Okay, yeah, okay, let's just clean the database and refresh. That's because there wasn't begin path before, but now we just added it. So yeah, as you can see, it's now added. Whatever, let's just clean the database. This line appeared because of that, since the database was not clear, but now it's going to work. Okay, and I can guarantee that. Hang on, let it just delete everything. Yeah, so now if we refresh it, yeah, nothing is drawn. Okay, so now if I draw something over here, as you can see, it starts drawing everything, and there's no those lines, those like the absurd lines that appeared before. So yeah, basically you made the app that I made. And well, you can do a lot with this app. Okay, you could basically make like a professional app where people would have drawing rooms. Okay, people would give passwords and basically get inside these rooms, and then discuss about stuff using drawings, and yeah, all of this available on the web. It would just become really easy for the user to like learn drawing. Like for example, if I'm your teacher, okay, and I'm like, hey, draw an eye. Okay, so let me just, like, every time you can, like, in the live draw app that I made, the initial app that I made, that is going to be present on GitHub, the app that I made, on that app there's a button that is a clear all button. Okay, which actually clears everything. Okay, like what I do over here is that go and delete it separately, but on that app it basically clears everything. The source code would be available on GitHub, so you can check it out from there. Okay, but as you can see, you can ask the person to like draw, let's say, a heart. So the person starts drawing a heart. You and your friends can actually also play, like, guess what I'm drawing. Okay, so yeah, that's a heart. Yeah, that's a heart. And it is true that one side of the heart is a bit bigger than the other side. So yeah, that's technically a more, that heart makes more sense. So you could do a lot with this app. Like in the real app that I made, it shows you like who is drawing when. Like right now, if device 1 is drawing, it shows on the other devices that device 1 is drawing. Okay, for example, let me just show it to you. Okay, if I put in drawbook live over here, let me just put in drawbook live over here. Yeah, okay, let me just clear this. Okay, and as you can see over here, it asks for your name before you enter, so I can put in the name poop. Okay, and now when like poop draws like poop, then it basically says over there, on the upper side, that poop is drawing. Okay, or when the coder draws, it basically says that coder is drawing. Okay, and also you can have the unique colors and stuff, like green color, and make the poop more realistic. Okay, that's a veggie poop. And then you have the erasing options as well, and also the all clear button. Now I'm going to update and make this app a bit bigger as well. Okay, yeah, it's going to take a bit time, but still, you can basically do a lot with Firebase. And yeah, you can check out all my Firebase related videos, down in the, not in the description, in the info card. I'm too lazy to even share my own videos. So you know yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like what I created. uh, yeah, I just hope that you like what I created. So thanks for watching again. See you guys in a new video, in the next video. So, until then, bye.